Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Johnson the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. When you look at this defense, this unit currently 7th in the NFL, Charles, in stopping the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to him. Now the first carry here for the running back. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
Ready.
And now they'll shift things around.
Black shot. Mike, claws red. Drill, good plaster. Stick.
On a delay of game there, they could not get the playoff in time.
Frustrating for the head coach. Frustrating for the offense. Sometimes you have to get the play call in a little bit quicker.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Down. 52 blue, 43 rail. Red, cycle. Red, yellow. Hut.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Pressure comes and the Cardinals bring him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. But defensively, you really can't script the start much better. You get a 3 and out and a sack.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. They kept him short of a first down on 1st and 2nd down. And then on 3rd down, they pick up a sack. What tremendous momentum for them to start this game.
It's taken to the 26. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. They'll start on the ground with Benson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now you look at the Saints defense, and they've played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, it'd easily move into the top 5.
That's complete to Michael Wilson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That throw right on the money from the quarterback from Michigan. It's a 1st down. Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, and he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, and that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on you pretty quick in that manner, and he handled it well and picked up the 1st down.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Hits it away, and it falls down incomplete. The Cardinals at 500 and 3-3 through the season's first 6 weeks. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
Throw left side, hauled in by McBride. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a sharp throw right there on 3rd down. They're looking to get the first points of the game, and they certainly don't want it to be on a field goal. So that's a nice job to get the hook up and set up a 1st and goal.
Ready.
They'll run with Benson. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Trey Benson, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cards will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Boswell good with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. So the celebration in the end zone, but meanwhile we do have an injured player. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body, get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook.
Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A short one here, caught by McBride. They'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll be 2nd down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 3.
18 Cardinal.
He'll look to throw. That ball caught by Harrison. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a 1st down.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
They'll drop the throw. Now he'll take, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. It's their quarterback. His 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Cardinals lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
For this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack.
And he's going to get this deep onto Arizona's side of the field. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 57 yards. And now he's really knocking on the door for 700. That is career catch 699. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Here we go, set. Ready?
They'll look to throw. This is caught. That's good for a gain of 6. Second and goal. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
At the Cardinals' 2-yard line.
From the 2 now, second and goal.
Here we go. Here, set.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Saints have got it back to within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7.
14. Saints 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback. And they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they are back down to the 500 mark after 2 straight losses. And, Charles, this is a team that, to be frank, their play has really dropped off the last couple of weeks.
And, Brandon, I think there's a sense around the building that they can't let this losing streak get any worse than it is. Because if they were to lose here and fall below 500, then you're playing catch-up the rest of the way. They've got to take a stand and make it stop right now.
Here's second and 10.
Here we go. Set. Let's go.
Looking to throw. This one deep for Wilson. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Michael Wilson, 65 yards. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point now by Boswell. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Next to score, Cardinals 21, Saints 7. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, playing the same tempo, the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
Black 40. Hey.
In motion, the tight end.
Ready.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he stopped immediately there. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
10, ready.
They'll set up a throw.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Red, cycle. Let's go now. Field, black.
They're going to try and throw. That'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Ready up. Come on, set. 10 black, fight 60. 6, mega. Yell, black, old, fight, 97. 10.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
On the double.
Now a 2nd and 10.
38. Let's go. Red, 30.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Second and 10.
22 needle. Here we go. Set. Cut.
And that's out quickly to Chase.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Here we go. Ready. Yep. Ready.
Back to throw again. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Yellow, 22, light blue, green jack, needle blue. Red, cycle. Cut.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's caught inside the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
So after the big play on fourth, here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Ken Black. Set Hutton.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. A nice display of powerful running, but it takes him only to the 7. He's dropped there. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Here's 2nd and 1 now from the 7.
Drill. Let's go now. Ready.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal.
One of the great things about most guys that play on the offensive line is that they have patience and extreme confidence in themselves. This group's gotten pushed around the entire game, haven't been able to move the ball very well. But after picking up a 1st down, running it there, they'll feel a little bit better about themselves going forward.
And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
On the double. Double 38. Here we go. Set. Foot set.
They'll try to run this one in. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Okay,
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. They get this out left. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down. Great job of tackling there to prevent the 1st down.
One of the toughest skills in football, open field tackling. A lot of times one-on-one against a shifty receiver. He got it done in a nice way that time.
Out now is the field goal unit for New Orleans. And this one is right through.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Here we go.
And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield.
Well, and that is incomplete.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
19. Let's go. Cut 19. Cut. Bronco 80.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to try and go deep again. And incomplete on the deep ball. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Cards with the lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
Come on.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 29-yard line.
Now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And this is caught. And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A really good pickup of 28 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Benson diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Let's go now. 50, Green.
Now they'll audible to something else.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
Remember, red 38. Hut, hut.
They're going to look to throw. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 35.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit. That might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 43.
Here we go. Here we go. Black, 95. Hut.
He'll look to throw.
That's completed right side to Palmer.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
I know we just saw a nice throw and catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
Black, 6, 10, black. Check, hut.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And his throw here is incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Here we go. 52 blue. 43 rail. 560.
Now flags will come in. And I think this is against the Saints up front. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters, as they'll try again now. 3rd and long.
10. 33. Yellow. 22 needle. White. Hey, blue. Yellow. Ready.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. That is caught. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 19. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Ready.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10.
He hasn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal.
38.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Ready.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Drill, 52. Here we go. Cut.
They'll try to run this one in. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down.
Okay, ready? Watch out now. 52. Set, cut. 10 black. Cut.
They'll look to throw here. Throw left side complete. That's Bush. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Saints are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd.
So a very important first drive of the 3rd quarter, Charles, and safe to say, a much-needed touchdown.
Which leads to the question, what was this in the first half? Because if they'd had a few more drives like that, they wouldn't be in this situation. But that is the kind of drive that sends a message to the other side. We're going to be here, and we're going to battle you to the end.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked.
And he lost the football. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Open man right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime.
We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Ready.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Got it. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
19 tight. Let go.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
He'll try to pick it up himself.
Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. It'll go in the books as a sack and a loss of a yard, but more importantly, it leads to 4th down.
Ready, set. 70, Timberwolves. Here we go, set. Tap the 60.
He'll drop to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
Okay, ready.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Diving for the end zone, and the ball's knocked out. And this is picked up by the Saints. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They trail by 2 scores in the 4th, and their defense did its job getting the fumble recovery. Time to see what this offense has left in the tank. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple. A good start there on this 4th quarter drive. They need more of what we just saw.
Down a couple of scores. There's still time, all right? It's not like they're totally out of it, but they have to score quickly, and they're going to need some big-time plays, chunk plays, explosive plays. They need yardage on each snap.
2nd and 2. Complete. It's Johnson. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. The Saints 1st down there on a gain of 11. But correct me if I'm wrong, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Open man downfield is Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 34. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 46.
Yellow, 22, 12, 10. Drill, 52.
Now flags will come in. And I think this is against the Saints up front. A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15.
Rush, set, hut. 10 black. Flag blue. Set.
A play action fake. They'll look to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Ready.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On the set. Ready. Ready. Yellow. 40.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Double. Here we go. Set. Striker. 3. Red. 38. Set.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Now the question is obvious. Do you try to kick the field goal right here knowing that you need 2 scores? I would be thinking about it if I were on that sideline. Get the field goal now, try and get the touchdown later.
What a kickoff to the week this has been. Now a big play. It's 3rd down.
Let's go now. 33. Fury. Yellow. Ready?
He'll look to throw. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. And the Cards are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Let go.
On a handoff, Benson running right. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Wow, so they had an incomplete pass. There they go out of bounds on the run. Virtually no time off the clock for the first 2 downs.
And there's no way that's part of what they practiced in OTAs, mini camp, preseason camp, all the way through the season. You go through these scenarios and you work on them, and you have periods in practice that you say, okay, this is what the scenario is. This is what we need to get done. You've got to take time off the clock. That's what you've practiced. That's what you've worked on. They didn't get it done.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready, ready.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now that's a killer because you think you get it absolutely covered, and then he hot-foots it out of there and picks up a 1st down. Drives you crazy as a defense.
Looked like, you're exactly right. Looked like a 4 sure stop on 3rd, and then the tables turn. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Chase Young able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Wilson. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. 3rd and 9 here.
Let's go. Ready.
Back to throw here. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Cardinals are going to have a 1st down. And that's a big one, as they should be able to run it out from here.
Ready. Go.
looks like he'll throw here. That's going to be brought in by Higgins. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
The penalties don't usually hurt as much as that one does. That is a monster gain wiped out by the flag.
And you and I both know that an offense only gets a couple of those big moments in a normal game. You've got to take advantage of them. And when you give one away because of an avoidable penalty, that's a major disadvantage. Just steals away every bit of momentum you just generated with that play.
70 Lions. 79 Broncos.
They go play action here on first down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Second and 20.
Come on, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
Back to throw again. He's going to go up top again. It's caught at the 10. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Bronco 80.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Marvin Harrison Jr. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead.
Saints 17.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this fourth quarter. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it, and the Cardinals come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.